Oh, a cute little hamster. It's running in a wheel. The wheel's got a radius of 13 centimeters, spinning 18 revolutions per minute. So I'm going to go ahead and write down that 18 revolutions a minute. That is my starting point. So that's a rotational speed. Part A, I am asked to find the angular velocity measured in radians per second. My conversion factor to get from rotational speed to angular speed is always going to be 2 pi radians, because that is the definition of what it takes to make one revolution. In this particular case, I'm going to need an additional conversion factor, because right now I have radians per minute. The directions are asking me for radians per second. So 1 minute is 60 seconds. And then minutes are going to cancel. Answer probably not going to fit in that box right there. So these problems are set to only allow fractions and pi. So in other words, we need exact form, so no decimals. So I'm going to multiply it straight across. Top 18 times 2 is going to be 36, so it'll be 36 pi. And on the bottom, the only thing I have there is 60. So 36 pi over 60 radians per second. And of course, we should always reduce our fractions whenever possible. So I know I can divide both of these numbers by 6. And that is going to give me, I can actually do more than 6. If I divide by 6, it'll give me 6 over 10 pi. And if I go one step further, I can take that to 3 pi over 5. So it will not mark you wrong for not reducing. So any of these three answers would be marked correct, but really we should practice reducing fractions. So part B is asking me for the linear velocity that this hamster is running in centimeters per second. Let's get a label on part A up there, and then we'll move down here to part B. So probably it makes the most sense to just pick up where I left off. So my angular velocity, 3 pi over 5 radians per second. And in order to convert an angular speed into a linear speed, I need to know how big is the radius. That is my conversion factor. And so the problem told me that right at the very beginning. It says the hamster's in a wheel with a radius of 13 centimeters. So 13 centimeters per radius. That's a 3. And radians are going to cancel, so I'll be left with centimeters in the top, seconds in the bottom, which is what the question has asked me for. So again, I need to leave this in fraction form. So I'm going to multiply straight across the top. 13 times 3 is going to be 39 pi. And on the bottom, it's going to be 5 centimeters per second. All right. All right, well, let's get those answers entered in here and see what happens. So we're going to go with 3 pi over 5. And down here we had 39 pi over 5. Also, do not want to forget, you're going to select my units. So from part A, I was working in radians per second. So I've got that labeled in my work here. Also, that is what the directions ask for, and so it's a good thing those all match. Part B, my final answer was in centimeters per second. I got that over here in my work. And again, that is what the directions asked for. So everything matches. We're all good. Yes! I love it when that happens. I like those green squares. Green.
To form the secret ninja force. It is the highest level that you can achieve as a ninja. And what about me? What am I? Your elemental power is green.